Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. This is Evelyn of Galactic Lullabies. So, it's been about a year, actually, on the 22nd of this month, it would have been a year since we posted music publicly and released it. And I've gotten messages, and my other band members too, we've gotten messages about the future of this band and what's going on with it, the pages and stuff, right? So I thought I'd give you all some of my time and just kind of explain what's going on. If you forgot you followed us, that's fine, you know. Most people are here just for the covers, but that's fine. We haven't stopped making music. We've actually made a lot of music in our solo endeavors. Galactic Lullabies has always been a collaborative effort between myself, Evelyn, or I also go by Neck the Nihilanth online. But it's always been a collaborative effort between me and my bandmate, Ace the Egg. And to be honest, after the release of our last album, Stars, we just kind of we made music, but we just never left anywhere. You know, like I was finishing up school. Ace, he had a whole bunch of stuff going on with his he made 4 albums by himself. Insane. And he also moved and had to get jobs and all that stuff. We're becoming adults, earlier this month I became 19 years old, right? He's turning 21 soon, right? And it's just a whole thing, we're not kids. We have to kind of start acting like adults now, which is kind of scary, but it is what it is. So we've been making music, and matter of fact, the end of February, I released my first solo album called Opus Tenebris. It is this. It's very different from anything you guys have heard with Galactic Lullabies. There's no covers, which is the first time we've done on an album. No covers, insane. And I can't sell it to people that won't like it, but I put a lot of my soul into it, Some of the stuff on there I've been working on for the past 3 years, It was supposed to be a Galactic album, then it grew into something insane, It's also the longest album, not just me, but anyone who's worked with Galactic has ever made. And there's only 7 songs on it, right? And 5 of which are over 10 minutes long. So, rest to say, I put a lot of effort into it, and the idea of it being longer songs might intimidate people, but please give it a try. If you have an hour of your day, please stream it. I would really, really appreciate it. It's on Spotify, actually. If you look in the description below, you'll be able to listen to it there. Anyway, Galactic Lullabies isn't over. Matter of fact, we still want to make music, and Ace and I, we've recently had talks about doing a sort of indie-inspired project. But moving forward for stuff, because I'll be honest, I'm not very proud of some of the really early stuff we've made with Galactic, right? And because of the way distribution works, because I don't have a job yet, right? I would love to put Hawaii Part 2, Part 3 on streaming services, right? But that's fucking a lot of money a month that I just don't have right now. And people like it, but I could have done better, So moving forward, we're gonna be posting Galactic Lullabies albums as joint albums, more collaborative albums, between Ace's Spotify page and my Spotify page, which is called Lotus Flower. So yeah. As for where you can purchase our music, we still have the Bandcamp. That's the best way you can support us. To everyone, the 7 people who've bought anything on our Bandcamp, I appreciate you to no end. You have made my life kind of worth it. I do what I do for you guys who actually listen, who actually give a shit about what I make and what I have to say. Moving on. Because we still want to keep our little community with Galactic kind of going still, right? Because this is my biggest platform and my biggest audience. Ace and I have decided that we're going to be posting our music under a record label. Not really a record label, just more of like a name as well, like Galactic, whatever, right? So all his solo albums, all of my solo albums, all of Galactic Lullabies' solo albums, and maybe in the future we'll sign more people to it, are all going to be under Red Mortis Records, as well. The link will be in the description. So, because I would still want to I want to reach you guys, and I want you guys to check these albums out, and support if you like our stuff. Like Ace has 4 albums. I have an hour-long album that's like has like a fucking over 500 time signature changes in it. Like I put so much of myself into this. Ace has put so much effort of himself into his projects, right? And Christopher, he's making a soundtrack that's like over fucking 2 hours long. Like we're all making music still. We just haven't done anything on Galactic yet, right? And that's a big part of the lack of communication I've set up, is that because I want it to be all mysterious and whatever, right? But I'm kind of realizing now that's corny, so I'm not gonna be doing that anymore. So I'm just gonna be direct, in your face, unscripted, and just tell you how it is. We're not over. We're still gonna be making music, just under different names, and if we ever collab again, it's gonna be under both our names instead of just Galactic. So now I'm gonna get into a bit more personal stuff. As well, big factor of why I haven't been close to Galactic in the past year or so is because I dealt with a very abusive and manipulative situation between myself and my friends and this one person who I will not name. And this person was very kind of integral in my life. They were my best friend at one point. And Galactic in my brain has always been like associated with that person because they did a lot of help for me in the early years around Hawaii Part 2, Part 3 came out, right? And because every time I would get notified that like, oh, someone commented or someone did something, like I just have this just immense anxiety and just I don't know, just this sinking feeling inside me every time I would get a notification on the channel. And in large part it was because of just every time I thought about the channel, it would remind me of that situation. I let go of a lot of those feelings when I worked on my solo album. If you read the lyrics, you'll see what I mean. But I went through a lot of pain most of the time I was in Galactic, and I didn't know it until last year how much was going on and how much I was being hurt. So for Galactic, just so I can kind of cleanse that part of me a little bit, I'm going to be removing a few videos and changing artwork and removing links to certain people and all that stuff. So if you guys can, please just don't ask questions. It's over and done with, I just don't want to think about that part of my life anymore because, it sucks. But anyway, thank you all for your time. Sorry if this was a little bit of a unscripted, rambly video. I just wanted to get my, thoughts out and all that stuff. All of our links are going to be in the description below. You can follow us anywhere. Please, if you have an hour, check out my album. Please, if you have even 20 minutes, check out Ace's albums because they're amazing. Really, just thank you for your support. I would not be here if it weren't for you guys. When I started Galactic, I didn't even know what a bass was. I didn't have any of that shit. Because of the support I got for those early 4 albums, right, and just the immense reception to Hawaii Part 2, Part 3, and the follow-up Stars album, it really is crazy just how much it shows that you guys care. And I'm sorry I've been quiet for a year, but I appreciate you guys so much. The next part of the video is going to be clips from my solo album. So if you don't want to check out the album, so want to listen through an hour, that's fine. Listen to these clips, see if you like it, and then check it out. Anyway, have a great day, everyone.
the gate. This life we live.